Hello, everyone. Welcome to the Art of Living Self-Love. This is day 10. Day 10 is the affirmation of the day is I am worthy of all my heart's desires. I want you to write out that affirmation 3 times. And the assignment of the day, it's going to be a little different than most other courses that others have taken. And this one I get a lot of questions about when people do it. So I want you to think ahead right now that, I'm about to ask you to do something really a little different, and it's okay. I want you to write a letter to yourself to address it, dear, in your name. Now, in this letter, what I want you to do is write out all the things that you wish that you could hear from a significant other. All the things that you wish you could hear from those that you were abandoned by, those things that you needed to hear from the family members that may not have always treated you the way that you should have been treated, the things that you know you should have heard, but you didn't hear. And I want you to be as detailed as possible with this letter. The reason why I have you write a letter to yourself is because this is the point in this journey where you are going to begin starting to fill yourself with the words that you've needed to hear most of your life. All of us have situations and scenarios that have allowed us to feel completely disconnected from ourselves. And this is a tool that I use to help you to start rediscovering your inner child. Our inner child generally gets hung up on different points of timelines, different points on the timeline of our life, from the beginning to the end, from 0 to 7, 7 to 14, 14 to 21, 21 on, blah, 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 on and on. But what I want you to realize is all of those hangups in life, had it been you fell down and hurt your knee as a little kid and no one came and hugged you, or if it was on the playground that people sat and pointed and laughed at you, or if it was a severer circumstance, because there are people that I work with who have been molested, who have been physically abused. So working with people from every level, it doesn't matter if it was harmful, if it hurt you. Literally, what I'm saying, if it hurt you, it created a space where you have been locked up on a timeline inside your mind. That there is a memory that is sitting there. And there are words that that inner child needed to receive. You are worthy of receiving the words that are necessary to build you, to help you, to make you feel empowered, to give you a sense of understanding and development to who you really are. But it has to start with us. The world around us is not going to give us what we really want and what we really need because they don't know what it is. We have to begin identifying it for ourselves. And the reason for the letter is because it allows us to identify what it is that we need. I believe I carry mine in my wallet. And what I do is when things get really rough and I'm not certain about my own area of confidence and security and love for myself, I go back to the very words that I needed to hear, the words that built me. And everyone's words are going to be different. So I want you to actually take that time, write out this letter. But the next part is the weird part. I want you to put that letter in an envelope, and I want you to stamp it and address it, and I want you to mail it to yourself. And the reason why I want you to do that is because I have found 9 times out of 10, the day the letter arrives, once you've mailed it and you receive it, is the day you generally need it. If you receive it and it's a great day, I want you to set it at your bedstand or somewhere where you're going to see it regularly, maybe next to a mirror or something, so that you can read it and see your expressions as you read it. And the reason why, so say it comes in the mail and you're having an extraordinary day and you don't need any powerful words to encourage you that day. But something comes up 3 or 4 days later and you're feeling in that those emotional states where the emotional levels are feeling low and you need something to lift you up. I want you to open that letter at that point. One, you got a letter. How often do we actually receive mail that we want to read? Normally, we get a lot of bills in the mail, but not letters that help us to empower us and make us feel like we're worthy. And these are the words that you needed the most. These are the things that you needed to hear. So isn't it time we start empowering ourselves and giving ourselves exactly what we need? So I want you to really take time with this assignment. Really tune into yourself and what it is that you wish to hear, that you wanted to hear. Give yourself all. It doesn't matter if that letter is 10 pages long or if it becomes a book. What matters is that you're giving yourself exactly what you need and not depending on others who are going to possibly fail you because they're too busy trying to figure out what they need to. It's not that people are out there to hurt you on purpose. People are just going through their own things, and sometimes it spills over. Hurt people sometimes hurt people, and it's not intentional. But until we work through things and learn about ourselves first and why we do things that we do, and begin building ourselves up so that we can actually give ourselves what it is that we really need, we won't understand why others are doing what they're doing until we understand ourselves. Love begins within, not from without. So really take some time, write out this letter, put it in an envelope and mail it to yourself and open it. And you really need to hear those words that you needed to hear all along because you're worth it. Blessings, love, and light. Bye for now.